Okay guys, it's Mrs. Coates again. I am here with my startup sustainable food source for breeding and raising betta fry, which are the babies, and feeding a bearded dragon that we are supposed to be getting tomorrow. I'm super excited about that. So I'm going to show you guys a few things that I've started, and I'm going to keep you guys updated with new things that I will be adding. I will start with the bearded dragon stuff first because I think that most of the viewers are probably going to be more interested in how to breed and raise and sustain food source for their bearded dragon. It's not only cheaper, guys. You can buy yourself 25 super worms for $3. Now, you can use those 25 super worms. They might last you a bit of time for your bearded dragon, depending on how often and how much they eat. Or you can spend that same $3 on those 25 worms. Do what I'm doing in this little tank here, which is pupate them, force them into adulthood. They will breed and they will lay more eggs, and you will have more super worms, and so on and so forth. So you will never have to buy another super worm ever again. Hopefully that little container in there, the 25 super worms that I paid for, might be the only super worms I ever paid for in my entire life. And like I said, I have not had my bearded dragon yet. She's hopefully coming tomorrow. If I do not have a sustainable food source ready for her, I might have to buy 1 or 2 more containers until my breeding tank is set up. So I will show you. Super worms are really creepy and nasty. These I have had in here for a few days to force super worms into adulthood. You need to put them in these teeny tiny little plastic containers with some little air holes, no food, no substrate. You don't want to give them anything to keep them happy. What you're doing is you're stressing them out. I will show you guys the process. I'm hoping it's gonna be so much fun. I'm super excited about it. I don't know why I'm so geeked out about disgusting things I don't even want to touch. If this thing wasn't in this plastic thing, I would be freaking out right now. But hopefully I will grow to tolerate them. I don't think I'll ever like them, but I will tolerate them for my beardy. So yeah, you put them in here, and then I will show you guys the next stage when I get there. This is like present day. So they've only been in here for a few days. Now, if you guys do want to do this, you can get these containers pretty much anywhere. GFS has them for super cheap for like an entire sleeve. Almost all of these came from leftover like sauces or pickles at City Barbecue. I love City Barbecue. And I also got these ones. These little containers I actually got at the dollar store. 10 for $1. So it comes with a lid. I just use a simple hole punch. Sorry, not hole punch, a staple remover. Staple remover to put some holes in the top of it. You can use a needle. You can heat a needle. You can use whatever you want to make holes. Just make sure they can breathe and have nothing else to make them happy. So we will see how quickly this happens. This is, like I said, I believe day 2 on these. I should have marked a date on those. I did not. And then in here is the rest of my 25, because I have only 8 in here in these little containers. So the rest of them are in here. I will be setting up tomorrow a bigger container for these guys. I'm excited about that as well. Basically all you need is a container, again, some holes in the lid, and some oats. That's about it. And then you just throw in, I'm gonna put in some egg crates, which are best. This is just a toilet paper roll. Wasn't sure. I have a few carrots in here, some kale. There might be a potato in there. See, oh, they're just crawling in there. So gross. Nasty. Okay, so that is the only food source that I have right now for my bearded dragon. I also am setting up a vivarium, bioterrarium. So I'm also culturing springtails and isopods. This currently has isopods in it. If you do not know what an isopod is, they're just little pill bugs. These don't scare me at all. There's one right there. There's a little guy. Hey, buddy. Can you move? Move for the people? There you go. Yeah, so this one is actually going to go, this culture here is going to go into my vivarium that I'm setting up tomorrow. I will be posting a video on how to set that up hopefully tomorrow. And then I will also be showing you guys, this is a larger one of these. This has nothing, well, this has no critters in it yet. I need to get more isopods. Right now I have a few containers of dirt, leaves, and spag moss out in the yard. It is raining. I'm hoping that maybe that'll stress them out and they will search a drier home, and they will crawl into my tanks. And yeah, we'll see about that tomorrow. And then I also have for breeding betta fry, there are several different live food stages. I have a couple started. I feel like this is enough to get me started right now. I'm super excited about it. The first one is vinegar eel. This is not distilled water. It's vinegar and dechlorinated water. No, this isn't a very good container to do this in. I don't suggest it because I can't see what's going on in there. So I'll show you the clear one. This you probably won't be able to see anyways either, but I promise they're in there just squiggly squirming around. This is just a half of apple cider vinegar, half dechlorinated water, and a few apple slices. And then you add in, unfortunately, you can't just magically poop out, well, maybe you could, gross, some vinegar eels. They're not actually eels, they're actually little micro worms, not to be confused with actual micro worms, that live and thrive in vinegar. They eat fruit, all that good stuff. So this culture was set up on Wednesday, a few days ago. And I'm really excited to see how these go. I have one with regular apple cider vinegar and one with the mother, which is creepy grossness. And these are, again, are my super worms. And then I have cultures of micro worms started. I don't believe I have any anything crawling up the side. This is actually, I just made this 2 days ago, so there's probably nothing in there. And then I also have, this is a microworm culture that I set up from a video as to how to culture microworms without a culture, which involves a nasty, rotten, disgusting potato, and it smells terrible. This, I got a culture off of eBay for super cheap, and I made several different cultures, and those smell so much better than this disgusting thing. So yes, hopefully you can make them through the method of putting a potato out in the yard for a week, and then scraping it and putting it in here. Oh, that's so soupy and gross. I don't even want to, ugh. Anyways. So yeah, that is what I have going on right now, guys. Sorry about the mess. Sorry to the quality of the video. I am just starting. I started my YouTube 2 days ago. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and I'm just sharing with you guys the steps that I'm taking. I'm super excited about this. I really am. Breeding betta, getting my bearded dragon, mystery snail, egg clutch, I have, that's going to be hatching soon. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in any of that, hit like, subscribe, and go ahead and spread the word on some awesome stuff. Hey, there's Bear Cub. He's into everything that I'm into, so he loves these creepy crawlies, and the fish room is quote unquote his. So this is the fish